What's going on, everybody? My name's Connor O'Toole. I go by Connor on Chain, and I'm back again, taking you guys deep into the crypto realm today. I'm going to be talking about cross-chain swaps, cross-chain protocols that I think are going to be key in this next bull run. This is something I've been looking into, and I feel super bullish on, mainly because I feel like this is going to be the DEX of this bull run. And what I mean is, like, in 2020, how DEXs really came out when Uniswap popped off. DEXs started being forked left and right. Every single person in the crypto realm started using DEXs. They knew what it was. And if you got in on these DEXs early, you made a killing. And I think for this bull run, this is going to be a very similar scenario, but it's going to be played out through the aspect of interoperability, which this is why I'm so bullish on it right now. Something that I want to talk about real quick before we even get into it, if I can talk today. So people are familiar with Luke Belmar. If you know who Luke Belmar is, something that's super important to note is he actually got rich. He made a lot of his money off of PancakeSwap and getting into PancakeSwap early on. I think when it was in between 10 to 40, maybe $50 million market cap, somewhere around there, and played it out and made a killing just off that alone. And I want people to know that, in my opinion, I think these cross-chain protocols are going to be the same thing that play out, just with it in a different aspect of crypto, that are going to make people the same amount of money, the same kind of gains that like Luke himself actually created through investing in PancakeSwap. So let's just jump into it right now. So this is not like a top 5. This is not the best protocol video that I'm going to release. This is a video just to show you guys this kind of narrative, put your eyes on it, like get a good understanding of it. These are just some projects that I'm watching, and the last one is actually one that I'm very bullish on. There's a lot of good and bad about everything here with these projects, so we're gonna do some live research here. I'm just gonna jump in here. So Stargate Finance is the first one. This one's been pretty popular. Something that I've seen is a lot of people on YouTube have actually talked about Stargate on and off. Like other YouTubers, other influencers. It's pretty big on social media. The market cap, FTV, it's a little iffy to me, but like I said, this is gonna be some live research almost. I've never dug into this project like crazy. I'm just trying to put this stuff on your radar because I think this narrative is going to be absolutely massive. So right now we're just on their site. So I kind of want to see because, so they got a ton of different chains. You got Kava, Linnea, Base. These are a lot of layer 2s. A lot of different layer 2s that they got here, which is pretty cool. Not too familiar with the speed or anything like that. But this project looks pretty good. Like, let's see if there's anything about the team. Wow. So they got, just today alone, 48 million in volume. That's pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. So that's got really good volume. It looks pretty solid. Yeah, and GitHub integration's pretty nice. So I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, 360 million total value locked. So when a project has a lot of value locked in comparison to their market cap, usually that is a very bullish sign. No matter what the tokenomics, no matter what you could think about the project or what it does. Bro, this is sitting at what? Not even 100 million in its market cap itself for the company. But yeah, there's 4 times the amount of money, like in dollar value, that is sitting in the platform. Like, it just doesn't match up. So something like this, I could see that easily matching its TVL, which is total value locked. Easily, I can see that matching it. This is one I just want people to be aware of. Stargate Finance, super popular. This one I think is going to perform pretty well. Even despite the tokenomics, I think this narrative will pick up. I'm not saying this is going to be an 100x coin by any means. Again, this is not going to be a super in-depth research, but I really like Stargate for what it is. Dex looks nice. I think it should be a solid project. Rocket X Exchange. This is another one, smaller market cap. This one's interesting because on my Twitter feed, I actually have a lot of people that I follow that have recently been shilling this and just promoting this. Not for financial gains themselves, but they're just very bullish on it. They really like what they see out of it. Yeah, what was this? So their previous all-time high was around 88 cents. That looks like maybe when it was released or launched. Instant mega dump, bro. I literally love to see that. Seeing dumps, bro, right off the bat gets me so bullish, bro. I literally love it. Because the time to buy is just when it's down. Maybe not this chart. It's got random pumps and dumps in here, but... Nah, this is not too bad. This is at a huge surge as far as July. And again, this narrative is going to be massive. It's not even a narrative, bro. It's part of DeFi that really solves one of the biggest issues with cryptocurrency today. You know, and I think even just having some sort of allocation to projects like this, I think is so important. You know, because you're actually buying into one of the most solid use cases, I think, in DeFi and in crypto itself. You know, it's something that is going to be used, whether it's banks and CBDCs or whatever it is, bro. Everyone is going to be using this, like, in real time, in real life, in the future. It's going to be key. So I think the use case behind it is unbelievable. But again, RocketX exchange. Let's see what this one... I haven't really looked too deep into this one. It's got a clean site though. I really like it for what it is. Let's see what kind of chains they got. See what they're working with. Yeah, so that's mad clean. I really like this. Mad clean. Yeah, so they got a lot. Wow. Very good. And I assume just going on these things, they got different tokens. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, bro, that's clean. I really like this already. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. RVF scan. So they got their own literal ether scan type application platform. That's pretty cool too. So why don't we check? Let's check their Twitter too. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm kind of curious to see what they're doing, how they're doing. So 30,000 followers, followed by some people I know. Something I like to do too, this is just for anyone. If you're really interested in looking up a project, looking into a coin and really seeing what it can do. And I mean as far as how bullish people are on it, and as in what it can do, like throughout this next bull run, like what is actually going to happen with it. If there are a lot of people talking about it all the time, it's usually a massive sign. You know, a lot of people, like you got to look into the projects and people shilling these, but you know, there's a lot of hype, a lot of different hype that's talking about this coin. This is not going to make me buy into it by just looking at RVF ticker, but super solid, I think, too. And I think the market cap, though, on this, just being so small for what it is, I think it's generally a good play. Yeah, MCFTV looks fairly solid. And like I said, the max is up to 80 cents, let's say. It's at 24. But again, I can see easy 10x from here. You know, just to get to Stargate, which is the coin before. It's 24, 60, 80. That's almost a 5x already. If you bought in now and just waited for it to get to Stargate's market cap, like, you know. So RVF is a good buy. I'm bullish on it mainly because of the people that I know that are talking about it. But again, just wanted to put this on your radar. I think something to look at. These projects, just keep looking into. Number 3 is a cross protocol. And the same thing with this one. I really like this for the low market cap. And people that I know, people on Twitter that I'm friends with, have been talking about this project. This one has very good speed with transactions, which is huge. It's fairly new too. It's only been out for, what, less than a year. Which is usually bullish. Like, to me, this looks pretty solid. Like, hasn't had any major movement like, to me, that just shows that this project hasn't had the attention that it needs. But yeah, sitting at $12 million market cap. Yeah, I mean, that's tokenomics. I feel like I'd have to do a lot more research on it to be comfortable buying into this yet. But yeah, they already got decent. Okay, got some exchanges too here and there. Cross.2 is the website. So let's see what the bridge is like. Yeah, so same thing. It's got a bunch of different layer 2s on ETH right now. Base, Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK. Yeah, I like that. Excuse my yawn, damn. Yeah, they all got pool rewards. You know, and like I said too, just with a lot of these projects, like, a lot of people get super worried or scared about the tokenomics. Like, you know, just looking at this, like, in most cases, this is not really the greatest sign. But a lot of protocols like that, that's something that they got to be doing with their community and to early users and adopters of these protocols is, like, they give rewards out. It's a huge incentive to get new people into the market, new people actually using their platform. It's almost like a source of marketing. And at the same time, it's not going to really decrease all their value, because most of these projects, if not all of them, are not going to release all their coins like all at the same time and just dilute the shit out of their entire project. Like, that would just bring all of your value down so quick. You know, there's not many projects that would do that. And so I think Across looks pretty nice too. Again, I'm not going to transact, not doing anything like that. Want this on your radar. Just explore this. Do your own research. Yeah, just check that out. This is a brand new one that I found. Not really brand new, as in it's been around for years. And there goes the camera. Just wait 1 second. But Router, I guess, has been around for years. But it's fairly new here, in my opinion, because I've never heard of it. Never really messed with it. Well, let's see what the website is. Again, this is just another one I found interesting. Okay. Nice. Fragmented liquidity. Router protocol. Different blockchains can finally understand each other. Word. I like it. Site looks very clean. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're still building. They're still working on stuff. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, they're still working on stuff. They're fairly active. They're still dropping, which is always a massive sign to me as well. I think that's super bullish. So I like that. I like what they're doing here. So this one, again, keep on your radar. Do your own research. That's not too bad. Hop protocol, bro. This is one that I'm very bullish on. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I can't pinpoint exactly why I'm so bullish on it. But I really like Hop. And mainly because out of all the protocols, the cross-chain swapping and bridging, I actually use this one. Like, I use this protocol like all the time. Like, I've been following it before it even launched. I found it on Twitter. Like, the UI, I think, is so clean. It's so easy. It's not the fastest. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, like swap in 30 seconds and you're good. Like, no, sometimes it'll take a few minutes, but you know, I think pretty much any and every crypto project, you know, it's not gonna be literal instant. Like, obviously they're working towards it, but for what Hop Exchange is, I really like it. I hope the website loads today. I think that'd be a really nice thing. Yeah. So this is like the just simple UI. My wallet's already connected. Yeah, you can choose a bunch of different networks too. And I think it's going to be massive too, because Web3 gaming and GameFi, bro, is going to absolutely pump. It's going to blow up. A lot of different projects are being built on Arbitrum, being built on Polygon right now. And what are people going to have to do if they want to start buying these projects? Like, Nakamoto Games is a huge one. It's literally on Polygon. NFT Champions, one that I like. A Fin network, that's another one on there. Like, I can name, like, there's a ton of them, all built on Polygon. But what are they gonna have to do? They're gonna have to bridge their ETH into Polygon. And like, I have like literally 0 in my wallet. I'm not gonna bridge anything right now, but anyways, I think it's gonna be so bullish for this bull run, because this is going to be actually used, not Hop specifically, but all of these protocols. And the reason why Hop I'm still very bullish on, again, I actually use it. I feel very safe and comfortable using it. I have no problems with it. Hop itself, $3.6 million market cap. And again, like the TVO, the fully diluted valuation. You know, again, in most cases that looks really horrible. I'm not gonna lie. But again, I'm certain. I've done my research on the tokenomics here too. Over the span of multiple years, a lot of these coins are gonna be diluted and let out into the ecosystem. A lot of it for marketing, for the team, for treasury type things, for rewards, whatever. It's all got different time frames. Nothing is gonna be released at the same time. Like, I feel very comfortable and safe investing into it. This is like the most bullish cross-chain bridge in my opinion. Again, I've used it so many times in the past. I used it literally like probably a day or two ago. So Hop itself I'm super bullish on. Yeah, I can easily see projects like this. I can see doing a 20 to 50x. I think Stargate, for what Stargate's at like a $93 million market cap. You know, that's already pretty high, even though in this bull market it's completely dead right now. To me, that's fairly high to be investing money in, because I'm trying to get the most out of my return, or I'm trying to get the most out of my investment. You know, and it's like, if there's going to be a bunch of different protocols that are all going to be used in different use cases, but similar use cases at the same time, you know, why not get into a protocol that has solid use case anyways, but has 10 times less like valuation? Because just for this project here, just for it to get to Stargate is what? So let's do the math. So 4 million times 10 is 40 million. So 4 million times 20 is 80 million. So that's over a 40x? No, over a 20x right there, just for it to get to 80 million. So maybe a 44 to 45x that you're going to get on Hop, just for it to get to the valuation that Stargate Finance is at right now. You know, and again, this is a fairly new project too, launched in the middle of this bear market. And at the end of the day, bro, when we start seeing shit pump, this chart here is going to look like it's going to look like a flat line compared to what's going to come. So like, it might look like very high volatility right now, like up and down. But bro, whether you bought here, whether you bought the literal peak, like this literal tiny peak at the top, or down here, you're still going to make insane gains. Like, I'm telling you. Like, this is what it is. This is what being early in crypto is, bro. This is what you get for one takes. I'm literally like yawning, like for non-stop. So I apologize for that. But anyways, if you guys are looking or interested in looking into more of these, there's a bunch of different types. But the bridge governance tokens, this is one of the topics. And Thorchain here too. This is one of the biggest ones. But I'm staying far away from it for the only reason of it having a over $500 million market cap. If I'm going to invest in a cross-chain platform or protocol, I'm going for one that's 10 to 50 times less of a valuation. You know, there's a bunch here, bro. Just like check them out, do some research. Just wanted to get this on your radar. Because like I said, there's a lot of different narratives, a lot of protocols that are going to take place in this bull run, and a lot of money to be made. And I just personally think that this is going to perform exceptionally well with the use case that it has, and just the amount of people that are going to flood in that are going to need to bridge chain to chain. You know, whether it is for crypto gaming, whether it's for making other transactions anywhere else. Super important, super key. So that's all I got for you today. I got a newsletter. Check out the newsletter in my bio. Gem Hunter Alpha at Beehive. Every single week we're dropping one altcoin gem, but I'm gonna start throwing one or two in there every week because I want you guys to be getting the gains now and getting into these projects that I'm in personally and projects that I'm watching. I want you guys to be in now at the literal bottom. Even though it's probably gonna go a little bit lower, I still want you guys to be DCAing, getting into it now. But again, do not buy anything unless you've done your own research and you believe in it in yourself. So that's all I got for you today. If you watched through this whole video, I thank you. Really appreciate you being here because I'm getting 1 to 5 views of videos. If you see this in the future, things will be different and you're literally going to be so fucking rich, bro. I don't care who you are. If you're watching this, you're gonna be wealthy as fuck because there are no people in this space right now. It is so dead. And that's how you win. You want to buy the bloodbath, you buy when there's no one here. So if you're here right now, like, you are a key. You're key to success for yourself right now. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.